Well, hello, I'm Harold Neuenschwander, your Vice President of the Federation. We have a little message we want to talk about today, and I'm particularly want to talk to supervisors. In Ohio, we have 88 districts, and each district has 5 supervisors. That's 440 people, 440 supervisors in Ohio. The Ohio then is divided into 5 areas, and each area chooses 5 directors to represent themselves on the board of the Federation. These 5 directors in each area, is 25 total, are all supervisors. They come out of the supervisor pool. And these directors then are people who perhaps aspire to reach a higher level of leading in the Federation. The pay is the same as what you're getting now. But you can become a director. Who can become a director? Any supervisor can be. So what does a director do? A director needs to keep a pulse on what's happening in his area by keeping in some kind of communication with other districts, including his own, so that when he comes to a board meeting, he has a feeling of what's going on in his area, and by that gives him the reason to vote on issues. A director, the board of directors, the governing board of the Federation is made up of 25 directors and the elected officials. And so we meet a minimum of 2 times a year, and we try to meet 4 times a year to have a board meeting. And part of your duties as a director is to attend these board meetings and to have input at the board meetings and then vote on issues. The purpose of a director, the job of a director, is to help determine policy and finance of the Federation. So to do all this, there's some things that you might want to consider. Number one, you want to consider your commitment level. So if you commit to being a director, you have to want to commit to attending meetings and learn what's going on in your area so that you can intelligently help represent your area. You need to communicate. You need to communicate by bringing information from your district and your area to meetings, and then what you learn at these board meetings, you need to learn to bring it back and communicate it back to your people. Another thing we do is we try to connect with each other. We build relationships when we learn to know each other, and we learn to know what's going on in our different areas, because we are very diverse here in Ohio and things happen different in different areas, and so we need to connect with each other. And after we learn all these things, we learn to know each other and we lead at this level, then we need to collaborate with our partnerships. And when we talk about our partnerships, it's the Federation with partners like NRCS, with Farm Bureau, with OSU, with ODA, and many others that I'm not mentioning. But we have a lot of people that we need to connect with and work with and collaborate with to make the Federation and our soil and water districts more effective. This is going to be a short video, but we want to encourage supervisors to get more involved, because we need directors in some areas and people just willing to step up to a little higher level of leadership. Hope you'll consider it.